In today's video, we are going to talk about a place that witnessed the greatest crime against humanity since World War II in Europe. A place that was left behind by the international community, the safe area Srebrenica. Yes, you heard me right. The greatest crime against humanity in a supposed protected zone by the UN. The war in Bosnia, which broke out because of the disintegration of Yugoslavia in 1992, a war of ethnic cleansing, took an enormous proportions, which killed more than 100,000 people and displaced more than 2 million, making it the most devastating conflict since World War II.
In this video, I'll mainly focus on specific information about the genocide in Srebrenica. If you are interested in the Bosnian war, then feel free to check out my last video right here. Yeah, exactly. And do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Now, let's continue.
Following the declaration of independence from the Bosnian Muslims and the Croats, Bosnian Serb forces supported by the Serbian government and the Yugoslav People's Army attacked the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina in order to secure and unify the territory under Serb control and to create an ethnically Serb state of Republic Srpska. Here you can see the ethnic distribution before the war. And as you might be noticed, the ethnics are fairly distributed. But that should not be an obstacle for the Serbs. So they formed the new Republic of Srpska in this area. Srebrenica is right here, and it was strategically important to get rid of all non-Serbs, in other words, Muslims, to achieve an ethnically Serb state. In this way, it was predictable that the Muslims would not find peace in this region. Therefore, just a year later, the Serbs started a massive offensive against the town. As a countermeasure and to prevent possible crime, the United Nations intervened and the Security Council declared Srebrenica as a safe area.
Under the protection of the UN forces.
Accordingly, a lot of Muslims from the surroundings came to Srebrenica to gain protection. But just 2 years later, the safe area, which is declared as a safe zone, protected by the UN, in other words, by almost the whole world, should be a place for genocidal killing of more than 8,000 people. Full of mixed feelings, I really wanted to visit this place and see it with my own eyes. If you watched the last video of mine, you would know that I was there twice. At my first visit, I had the honor to talk to Mirka, who was fighting for her properties, which were taken from her during the war. But as we had some difficulties with the road and finding people who we could talk to that day, I returned to Srebrenica to meet Ziad, who I met for the first time, to find out more about this place that hits me badly every time I think about it.
Can I film you, by the way?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so guys, this is Ziad.
Hello.
He's going to join me on my trip to Srebrenica. Thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna learn something about Srebrenica today.
How is the relationship to the Serbs?
Here, sometimes it's good, but mostly like 90% of the time it's like really bad. But we don't try to do anything to them. We actually, as a Muslim people, we don't hate. We can't hate. I don't hate them. I know what happened. I lost half of my family. We can't forgive. I told them I went to school in Srebrenica. I told them I don't hate you. I don't hate your parents. I can't hate you, but I cannot forgive you, or I cannot forget what happened here, because there is like almost 9,000 people that lay there.
Does it feel like that if you see someone and he's a Serb, that you do not want to be friends with him?
I'm not afraid of them at all. I always told them, I went to school with them. I have a couple of friends, but mostly they are like, they hate. They have like, I cannot explain it. They're like, if they are born with hate. It's so fucked up. I don't understand. We were taught like from the young age not to hate anybody. As a Muslim, I can't hate them. We're taught, from this like start of their lives, they're taught to hate like others. Bosniaks, Croats, like everybody. They hate Albanians, everybody. Watch and learn about our religion, Don't watch it us or the people that are doing like something in the name of Allah, or, the crimes or something. That's not Islam that they represent, And there was always like, oh, you are all terrorists. How can I be terrorist?
Yes.
How can I be terrorist? We were defending our country, you know. We didn't attack anybody. We didn't say, oh, we want to fight Serbia or we want to fight Croatia, you know.
What about the Chetniks? They did the same. They were terrorists.
Nobody called them the terrorists.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't call them the terrorists, no.
The religion is not a point in that argumentation. But when it comes to Muslims and Islam,
they're always terrorists. Always. Anything you do, like if you are Muslim, there's gonna be like a terrorist attack. I'm the member of Red Cross in Srebrenica, and we do the peace march every year for 3 days. Like after the Srebrenica fall, a lot of people flee through the woods to the free territory, you know.
Yeah.
And that was basically a hunt for the men, like human hunt. They hunted them like wild animals. My uncle was very there. A lot of my family is actually here. Video on YouTube of my cousin being killed, executed. There is a video of that. You can find it, watch it right now on YouTube. Some paramilitary from Serbia catch them somewhere here, I don't know where, and took them Trnovo in Sarajevo. Yeah, 5 of them, 6, I don't know how many. I didn't watch it. And they say that somebody ordered them to take the group of the prisoners from Srebrenica to execute them, but to film it, you know. They cannot kill them if they don't
film it.
Yeah, if they don't film it, they cannot kill it, you know. And they got orders to film it and then kill them. Me angry a lot. I'm really angry. Angry because they were innocent. They didn't do anything. I only came here one day in a year because I can't. It just makes me angry. It makes me, I don't know, the feeling of just, I don't know. They didn't do anything to them. That's the sad part. Those were mostly the civilians, 95% the civilians that didn't even participate in the war, you know. Just civilians that didn't do anything to them, just only because they were Muslims. That's a bit messed up, you know. But I don't know. Yeah. You know that's Ibrahimovic Yusuf Smail. That's my first cousin. He was one that's killed in that tape. He left 3 or 4 children after him. 3 children after him.
How do you feel when you see all of this?
It's I don't know. It's always a God's plan. You can never be mad at God. It was written to be, and it's just a big shame. Somebody of them would be doctors, presidents, something, football players, regular people, normal people, you know. Yeah. But their lives are just taken too soon, too young. See, here as a Muslims, we could never do this. Nobody deserves this. Nobody. And basically, the thing that UN did, they just systematically let people out, you know. This go, this go, this go. If you're not on the list, people that are working for the UN, you're dead. Even if you are alive, you're dead. If you're not on the list, you don't have place. So they, in a couple of days, when the genocide happened, they just let them out. And if you're let out from the factories, you are basically dead. They were killed on their eyes. But that's why the Bosnia, I think they had some feud with Netherlands, with Dutch people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they wanted to sue them because they didn't do anything to protect them, and they had their obligation was to protect them.
Yeah, exactly.
Die. You are a soldier.
Yeah.
You are a soldier. Die then.
Sorry for the interruption, but for your understanding, When the security zone in Srebrenica was set up to protect civilians from the Serbs, a small Dutch ground force was supposed to secure the area. These Dutch peacekeepers were totally overwhelmed and left completely alone by the international community, consequently cooperated with the Serbs. They struck dirty deals with Ratko Mladic, the general of the army, who even intimidated the Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Karaman. This is Ratko Mladic, and this one with the mustache is the representative Thomas Karaman. Check out this.
Fantazirate, gospodine Potkončić, odgovorite na moje pitanje. Jeste vi naredili da vaša vojska puca po moje vojsci?
This puppet from the Netherlands, who smoked a cigarette with him, laughed with him, accepted gifts from him, drank wine with him, organized the separation of man, of fighting age and women, children and old infirm man. So they basically assist the Serbs to prepare the greatest crime against humanity in order to get away quickly. The Dutch troops suspected what could happen, but they handed over the people and the city to the Serbs with complete ignorance and unscrupulousness. The protection seekers in the meantime were more than 40,000. They realized over time how weak and helpless their protectors were, provoked and humiliated in front of them by the Bosnian Serb soldiers. How ignorant, unprofessional and unscrupulous a representative of the supposedly whole world could be.
Oh, thank you very much. So, Ziad's mom invited us to drink some coffee with her. Thank you very much. Hvala puno.
Nisam znao, you're doing a lot of excursions.
Smoking.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah, she smokes.
You smoke? Oh,
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
One dead.
One dead? Yeah, everyone dead. I'm dead, he dead.
Ay, three. Scorpions.
Yeah. Yeah, she's telling that to this woman, yeah, that's the woman that her husband got killed and it was on videotape. You can find it on YouTube right now, the execution.
But is it okay for your mom?
Oh, it's okay.
Does she want to see it too?
Slobodno
No, she
reci.
saw it already. He was the first one in the column, and they moved him and the guy behind him outside so they can pick up the dead people.
Who is filming? The Serbs?
Yeah. Now they are starting to shoot other ones. They killed a kid of 15 years old. Look,
15 years old.
16 years old. Look at the blood now. He's gonna pick up them and then they're gonna kill him. And they burn him.
They burned them.
No, they only burn my cousin. Look. Look, here, this one in the leather, like black jacket, that's my cousin. Yeah, her husband. They're gonna untie them so they can pick the bodies, take them to the woods. Then they're gonna place them two in the house, shoot them two, and the burn house. See, they're gonna untie them.
Well, why did they kill the other ones and not them?
Because they left two of them so they can pick the bodies. They didn't want to touch them. So they can, you're gonna see they're gonna carry the body.
How can you film something like that?
Somebody ordered them. Yeah, my cousin was still alive. They shot him like a couple of times and he was still alive. And the other guy said the other one is alive and they shot him again. This is my cousin. Yeah, he's lying back there. They're just gonna shoot him in the head. Yeah, that's it. They shot him 2 times and that's it. After they shot them, they burned the house down. And we only found like a couple of bones.
Cijeli svijet to vidio I da je bilo to i u Hagu, da
Yeah, a
stavili.
couple of bones. We just found a couple of bones and that's it. The commander of that group, Scorpioni, ordered one of his like assistants. You go and shoot them, but you need to record everything, and you cannot kill them until you record it, you know. And they started to record. When they get them out, they started to record, but his battery died, the cameraman. And he told them like, don't shoot them, I need to change my battery. And they were still alive for
Puno
like
para dato zato što je dato.
maybe 1 hour. They were still like laying just on the like hill, like uphill. They were laying until the guy came back with the battery. And then they proceed to execute them. They were minors. There were 2 guys that were younger than 18 years old. They were kids, just trying to flee to the safety. That was the reason that they were fleeing, just because of that. They were scared of this, and that's their destiny. I don't know. To be like the final straw. They were trying to flee from the war, from the crimes. Like they knew what's gonna happen to them if they're gonna get catch, but they still got them. That's it. Yeah.
I don't like goodbyes.
Dođi uvijek, kaže.
Yeah, she's saying you can always come whenever you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she's living for her kids. She's saying, yeah,
Dobra djeca.
Dobro.
good kids.
Good kids.
Good. Perfect.
She's saying like we never made any problems.
Yeah.
Never.
Sure.
Never.
Oh, sure. Jamela is ja.
Bro, I'm gonna miss you actually, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, me too. Actually, it was so great to meet you.
Hey, thank you, buddy. Thank you for
I
everything.
don't like to meet like new people, but for you, I felt something when Amela told me like, of course I'm gonna like go. I'm gonna like, it's not a problem. I'm gonna like show up. Why not?
Yeah.
I have nothing to lose. I'm gonna meet somebody new. That's it. It was beautiful for me. It was so nice.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everything.
See you everybody. See you soon.
Do you want to say something for the camera?
For the camera, come visit Bosnia.
This experience today just showed me that although what happened in the past, terrible things, although the family lost a lot of family members, they are still fighting and they have a smile on their face. They are full of hope. They are still being very kind to strangers. And this is the most precious attitude a human can have. Being kind to other people can really change everyone. Like,
I'm overwhelmed even now while recording and cutting this. The mindset of Ziad and his family is absolutely exemplary. They are understandably very angry about what happened, and they could probably never forget what these people have done to them. But they realize that hate cannot drive out hate, and that living in peace is the better solution to avoid further escalations. As the popular poet Maya Angelou once said, hate, it has caused a lot of problems in this world, but has not solved one yet. We have to avoid hate and preconceptions so that something like this never happens again. Peace be with you.